So if you roll up to a restaurant, it would be good to have a little bit of strategy on how to prospect the waiter or waitress, because every now and again, this doesn't happen all the time, but every now and again, you're out to eat, you're having a good time, your waiter or your waitress, they are like rocking it out. They got this super smile, great personality. You know what I'm talking about. Have you guys ever had an awesome waiter or waitress? If you have, put a 1 in the comment section. So I know you're with me. I know we're on the same page. I certainly have. Doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes we definitely get some great service. So how do you go from ordering your food to talking to them about your business, okay? So let's talk about it. A couple of tips. The first thing is, when should you do it? I always like to wait till the end of the meal, because you're going to be on your way out the door. You don't want to get in a situation where you're trying to talk to them about your business. Remember, prospecting is just like an introduction. It's kind of like your entire goal of prospecting is to pique their interest and get their contact info. We don't want to really tell them a bunch of stuff about it because they're at work. and you're probably trying to kick back and have an awesome night. So wait till you're like getting ready to go. That's the first thing. Second of all, if it's you and your spouse, totally cool. But if it's you and like you're out with a group of your team and there's like a whole herd of you guys, or maybe it's you and your family and there's a big group of y'all, if you maybe would feel uncomfortable talking about it in front of the rest of the table, or you don't want your waiter or waitress to feel uncomfortable, then, find an appropriate time where you can kind of get them solo. Maybe you're getting up and you're going to the bathroom and you say, hey, and you start to talk to them that way. So those are just a couple of tips, but like, how do you actually get into things, right? Well, there's kind of a 4-step formula that I usually use whenever I'm prospecting and going to talk to someone. And it pretty much goes the same way every single time. So the first thing is it usually kind of starts with some sort of a compliment. Like, especially, normally you're prospecting people that are good. I mean, like, they got it going on. They got the awesome attitude. Their service is amazing. And so, like, you can genuinely drop a comment like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for taking such good care of us tonight. Appreciate you just been on it. And you can kind of lead in with that. And I mean, like, who doesn't love a good compliment? Like, have you ever been out and about and some random stranger complimented you? They're like, oh, I like your shoes, I like your purse, I like your car. They liked something. I mean, didn't that make you feel good? Because anytime that happens, it's always a good thing. So drop a compliment. Then the second thing is we want to ask the question, which is like what we want to talk to them about, right? And so I often will kind of lead into it with, this may be a little out in left field, or this may seem a little random. So that's kind of like my opening line. So you're like, no, I'm setting them up for the question. And so then I'm going to ask them, hey, this may be a little bit random, but you've given us such great service and I can see you have an amazing attitude. Do you happen to keep your options open for other ways of making money outside of what you do here at the restaurant? And so, I ask the question. And then after we ask the question, they're going to say, yes, I'm open, no, I'm not open, or what do you have? If you get any type of positive feedback, you can just be like, hey, listen, I know you're working and we have got to go, but let me get a good contact number for you and we'll talk later on when you're not at work. And so a good way to do this is, obviously they usually have like some kind of notepad paper handy with them. You can have them go ahead and put down their cell phone, or if you have your cell phone with you, just open it up to the contact section, hand them your phone, and they'll know what to do. I mean, they'll know to put their contact info in, and I like to get their cell phone. I really don't want an email. And obviously, like, who has a home phone nowadays? So cell phone is definitely the way to go. And so I'll ask them, hey, is that your cell phone? Okay, awesome. And then that's it. You're pretty much done. Say, I'll text you my info so you have it, and we'll talk more about it later. And that's basically it. And so typically after we have that little conversation, let's say you're out the door, you're in your car, you're rolling out of the parking lot, that's when I might send a text. Hey, so-and-so, so great to meet you. Have an awesome night. Look forward to talking to you more later. And that's it. And that's how you get their contact info. And it's easy. And there's people everywhere. I mean, anytime you go out to a restaurant and you have somebody that takes good care of you, like, why not ask the question? If you're trying to grow your business and you're trying to prospect and, hey, they're there to serve you, you might as well ask. And so that you can actually be of service to them by helping them, change some things in their life from a financial perspective. Or if you have a product that you wanted to bring their way, like a health and nutrition product or something that's great with energy, something that would like be an obvious link, well, that's always a great way to go as well. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Now, if your goal right now is to add more people to your team. Like prospecting is an important thing to you. You're wanting to, have more people to talk to. You're wanting to have more people that you can get in front of. Then social media is a great way to go as well. Like we're all on social media right now. And there's the rest of the world is too. And so if you're wanting to learn, hey, we can do active prospecting like what we just talked about, where you're out there and you're striking the connection and you're talking to people and you're, connecting with different people that you don't know. That's active prospecting. But there's another side to this whole coin, and that is passive prospecting. And what the heck is passive prospecting? Well, it basically works like this. On social media is like your billboard to the world. Like everybody can see you, everybody can know what's going on in your life. If you're putting up things, that's like your highlight reel, right? And so it's basically a way of using your social media platform to actually have prospects reaching out to you, actually have them saying, hey, I saw you posted this. Can you tell me more about it? Or maybe they're shooting you a thumbs up, or maybe they're putting a comment in the comment section, or they might be inboxing you, private messaging you. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it. But if that's something that you would like to learn more about, like you would like to look down at your phone on a Friday night or any other time for that matter, and you see that there's new people that have messaged you and they're trying to connect up with you about what it is that you have, then that's a skill you can learn. And the best part is that you can learn it right now. I mean, you can learn it ASAP. So depending on how fast you want to grow your business, if you want to grow it fast, then we can get on this quickly. So here's what you can do. There is a bonus training that I have listed here. It's a link that's in the description. If you click on that, put in your email and you'll get access to this training. So it basically is going to cover the 4 essential elements to learning how to attract prospects to you using social media. And I have to tell you, this has been something that we've been putting into practice over the past year. And most of the people that join our business that we personally recruit have reached out to us. And so if you want more people reaching out to you, then learn how to do this. Learn how to apply these things in your life, because it's a skill that once you have, you can be at your kid's baseball game getting messages. You can be sitting on the beaches of Hawaii or surfing with Roddy or wherever you're at. You can be doing what you want to do, really doing life the way you want to, and prospects can be coming your way. So it's an awesome thing. So guys, get that. It's my free gift to you. If this was something that added some value to you and you want your team to go through this so that they know how to prospect when they're out and about this weekend, feel free to share the replay and you can pass it along or tag some people. So that's all for tonight, my friends. Take care, be blessed, and I will see y'all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summerjeronimo.com.